Hi, this is Paul Schwinghammer, president of Hallmark Homes. A lot of times people come to us and ask if we do remodels. And the first question I always ask is, why do you want to remodel your house? Now, remodeling can be a good idea in certain situations, but it's not always prudent or financially feasible to do so. Now, first let's discuss the differences between remodeling and reconstruction. When we talk about remodeling, a lot of times we're talking about new kitchen cabinets, new plumbing fixtures, new carpet, new paint, things like that. Those generally fall under the aspects of more home maintenance and updating than true remodeling or reconstruction. Bigger remodel projects usually involve room additions or adding bonus rooms over garages, things where there's major construction involved. A lot of people come and say, well, I've got this old house, it was my grandmother's house, we'd really like to keep it, we'd like to add on to it, we'd like to update it, etc. Can be very costly, and what you wind up with is still an old house, but now with new parts. However, when you go to resell that house, you're not going to be selling a new house or a newer house, you're going to be selling still an old house with new additions. So when it comes to appraised value of your home, an appraiser is still going to look at your house as an old house that's just been updated. So if your goal is simply to have new products in your home for enjoyment purposes, then we say by all means go ahead and do those kinds of remodel. Same with new carpeting, new paint, a new roof. Doesn't necessarily add more value to your home, but it will enhance your enjoyment of that home. Things like your mechanical systems. If your existing furnace and air conditioner cannot handle a new addition of any kind of a size, then you're going to have a new furnace, a new air conditioner. Same with electrical. If your panel box isn't big enough, you don't have enough breakers, you may need a new panel box, you may need to update your service completely to a larger service through the utility company. Again, a lot of money that goes into those kind of things that a lot of people don't even think about when they discuss adding on. Plumbing into a new addition can also be difficult as well. If you want to finance a remodel project of a serious consequence, in other words, tens of thousands of dollars or more, usually you'll end up refinancing the entire house. So that means your first existing mortgage you currently have on your home would be paid off with a new mortgage, and a new mortgage would come in similar to a construction loan and pay off the contractors as the work is completed. So you wind up with an entirely new mortgage, bigger to encompass all the work you did on the house. Alternatively, some people get a home equity loan. If you have equity in your home, you can get a home equity loan, which is basically a second mortgage, and those are usually at a slightly higher rate than a first mortgage and for a shorter term. So your total payments of your first mortgage and your home equity loan would typically be higher than that of a new refinanced first mortgage, but for a shorter period of time. In today's market, buyers look for the best house for the money that needs the least amount of work. So to spend the money in sprucing up your home is often a good idea. Spend a little money on paint, spend a little money on new carpeting. If your home needs a new roof, you might as well go ahead and put it on, because the buyer is going to be looking for those kind of things. It'll oftentimes be cheaper for you to put a new roof on than the deduction a buyer is going to take for the fact that it needs a new roof. Exterior paint, make sure it's not faded or peeling, get that taken care of. Make sure you're up to date on your caulking, your furnace is clean, all those kind of maintenance items. Buyers buy with emotion, and if they walk into a home and it looks fresh and clean, there's new carpet or new linoleum, new hardwood, if you can afford to do that, do it in today's economic environment, because you're up against a lot of competition with a lot of nice homes, and a lot of them newer homes. Very rarely is it economically feasible or advisable to take a really old house, fix it up to the current standards, and then add on to it and expect it to be more cost effective than bulldozing the old house and building brand new from scratch. You can build brand new from scratch from anywhere from $50 to $80 a square foot, depending on the style and size of the house you want to build. Whereas a remodel typically starts at $100 per square foot and up for the additions, not to mention all the work that's going to need to happen in the existing house to bring it up to current code and current standards.